These songs they playing, man. Get down. Get down. What are you doing?
Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So Wake Forest's return man hardly helped out the offense with that one.
What are you doing?
These rivalry games can really
get the blood pumping,
and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
Oh,
it's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about.
That's got to be 4 for 1.
And years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Yeah, sit down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
What are you doing?
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So North Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll try the run. They make the stop, but this running game moves to change as they get the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Jesus, man!
Two-step squeeze is junior knows how to get him on the ground. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game.
Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Girl,
they'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep it.
Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Carolina, 7. Wake Forest, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Go on, please. No.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
Where's he going? It's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30.
Yes.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Get him. Get him.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field, and
Hold
not
on
have to...
real quick.
Trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
From the gun, running back on the move. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the
Jesus,
quarter.
man, what in the
That
world?
just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we wait one
There's no
period.
need to do a hurry up right there, so that's on me.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, if you needed any evidence that this coaching staff trusts their big offensive line, you saw it right there. 4th down, they go for it deep in their own end, and it pays off.
Come on. Don't you think they thought it was 3rd down?
Somebody on the sidelines got some explaining to do, but he's breathing a lot easier now. They were able to pick it up.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Just got to finish the play if you're the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. Discards a man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Where are we at, actually?
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Jesus.
You cannot make a bigger statement on offense than your head coach deciding to go for it on 4th down, deep in your own end, early in the game, and they get it somehow running the football. Wow.
And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. They'll test the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down,
Let's go,
physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football,
show them why
create balance,
you need more
right here,
carries.
just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
I love you too, man.
The Tar Heels get enough to move the chains.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now...
threw that one away.
Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
He's going to throw deep right side. And
You gotta be
inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30 plus. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Thank you.
Go to the end zone, picked off. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious.
Man.
No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking up the football, going up and making the INT.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still running at the 40.
There we go.
He now has 110 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll try the left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the single back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit him. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options are on the table.
Clock, man.
They'll run for it on 3rd
There
and
we
short.
go.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Yes,
and
sir.
the Tar Heels want to move quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Okay, hold on.
Timeout. North
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Hand off from the shotgun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Yes.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal post. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Carolina 14, Wake Forest 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was
that's a
telling
good
the
block.
coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by
my
running
freshman
the ball.
said he needed
And
some
this
more
is a
touch.
manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs management. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, that D-tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back, cat-like quickness?
Leaves it with the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
Okay,
Here we go with the run on 4th down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll give it to the back.
Yo, already, man? What the?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. How you hold him?
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Going with the ground game left. Ball is loose.
Oh, and you fumbled the ball.
And he's brought down. Gets the ball.
Hold on, little one. I'm trying to see something. Yup, that's a clean. Wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, that's a clean fumble. That's clean.
You know,
Yes,
oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors.
I was going to say, if y'all don't hit this, what was that weak
How about
stuff?
the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Good stuff for at least slowing him down.
For a 4-yard run out to the 31. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Nope. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return.
Oh.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
We'll take that. We're going to the 4th quarter.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break.
Stop. Problem.
From the gun, running back gets the give. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Oh, you couldn't.
Behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's 3rd and forever. He tried to get his team the first down. Not enough. Let's see what they do on 4th.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. The Tar Heels will move the sticks with the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Using that running game to plunge forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will?
There we go.
That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. Now, on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
Touch pass on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
All right, come on, let's play some defense, man. I do not want them to score. Do not want them to score. Yo, we got this dub already. We can't let them score. Come on, y'all.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense.
What are you talking about?
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw.
Y'all can't. They finna score.
He's got it down the left side.
Okay, there we go.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive.
I should have had somebody blitz low key.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And he was drilled just as he
That's what I should have did. Had somebody blitz.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
He looks that one in nicely. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looking to throw it again. Feeling some heat. That
That's what I'm talking about.
Well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive.
Please, let's not let them score. Please.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
So can we just... No.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. The defense
freshman, get your... There we go.
Touchdown, North Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game,
they lined up. Man, bump all that. Let's just get this field
goal. That miracle is no longer coming now.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
It's 2nd down.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
There you go, Macklin. Let them know.
And taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback, and when he throws it, they'll break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt to return,
on
but
me.
decided not to. Instead,
And it's raining. Let's get it.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer. Points have been at a premium. They haven't scored
undefeated
very much,
in the ACC still.
Yeah, and just, you know, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just see what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quit it.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They're bringing heat.
Oh, he is.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. The Demon Deacons decide to
fair
put
catch.
it
So
away.
we can try to get one last
Time
touchdown.
tonight, we've seen this guy come on to punt.
Nah, it might be too late. Yeah, it's too late.
Fair catch called for and made. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback will audible.
Little one.
Comes
Relax.
out throwing on 1st down.
All right, man. I guess we
got
gotta take a
bit of
sack.
an unusual way to bring this game to a close. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that you